So big day today. Gotham Knights official Nightwing and Red Hood gameplay demo dropped. This is going to be the 4K version of the video we're going to check out because it's going to look so much better. And some other news that dropped today regarding the game, because there was a little thing I think last week noticed on the PS Store listing where supposedly that this game was going to support up to 4 players online, and apparently that was a mistake. So it's been clarified earlier today at the time of this recording stream that it's only going to be 2-player online, and you can play the game solo. So yeah, that was a mistake, I guess, on either Sony or the dev team's part. I don't know which. Also, some sad news. Apparently, the PS4 and Xbox One versions have been canceled. This is not too surprising. WB Games, has done this before past games. I think they did with Mortal Kombat X. I think Shadow of Mordor. It took a while to get a PS3 version out as well, an Xbox 360 version, even though initially it was a PS4 and Xbox One version at launch. I think Shadow of War as well. I think that was supposed to have a PS4, or sorry, not last gen, PS3 or Xbox 360 version as well, but never happened. So this is not completely, out of realm happening, even though the devs did say they were going to provide that, but it sucks. So you'll still be able to get it, from what I read earlier, PS5, Xbox Series X, S, PC. But the cheaper route, if you want to save a little bit of money, is going to be PC, because that is going to be the $59.99, well, $60 price. Whereas on PS5, Xbox Series X, and S, it's going to be $70. So yeah, take your pick on that. I'm going to get PC. Me and my friend, we're going to get the PC versions, and we're going to play that together when this comes out. Can't wait. But let's check out this new gameplay and see what's looking like here. See how Nightwing and Red Hood are in this game.
Hi, I'm Jeff Eleanor, game director at Warner Brothers Games Montreal, and today I'm really excited to share with you gameplay footage featuring Nightwing and Red Hood from our upcoming game, Gotham Knights.
Cool. Didn't want the game audio or video audio too loud.
Nightwing, also known as Dick Grayson, midway through the game story as he patrols our city. All of the Knights can unlock heroic ways of getting around the city. For Nightwing, it's his glider, the Flying Trapeze.
Glider, huh?
Gang are engaged
this is already Breath of the Wild inspired here.
Vigilante justice to the bad people. Each crime in Gotham Knights plays like a mini game mode with rules and optional objectives. Nightwing's fighting
liking the movements though.
He ping-pongs around the battlefield.
Definitely, they're digging into his character traits.
While you can play the whole game solo, you can also protect Gotham in co-op with a friend. Red Hood gained new abilities after being resurrected by an assassin cult. Here,
we gotta go back on that because freaking ad.
On the battlefield. While you can play the whole game solo, you can also protect Gotham.
It would be cool if it was 4-player, but then they would have to redesign the game to have it be set up and made for 4-player.
Being resurrected by an assassin cult. Here, he uses mystical leap to move across the rooftops.
That's interesting. So he just jumps in the air with his device.
Successful attacks and dodges build up my momentum bar.
Or that's his ability, because he sells mystical leap.
And combos correctly makes it build faster. Once the bar is full, heroes can unleash powerful abilities.
Nice.
Red Hood's ranged attacks are a little louder. He fires non-lethal rounds that still do a lot of damage.
I bet. Well, I was trying to say earlier, I like how they definitely honed in on Nightwing's character traits as far as him, being Dick Grayson and used to be in a circus and like that, and it really shows his acrobatic skills from the circus.
Your preferences. What's on screen is what I like, but you can set it the way you like.
Okay. also like the design of the character as far as their costumes. Kind of gives it a little bit, slightly more grounded, realistic type of visuals and effect.
Perfect attack, Nightwing.
You know, you see how they're padded, they got protection on while they're wearing these suits. And that makes sense. You know, you're not going to go out wearing spandex trying to fight crime.
Now that we've prevented the regulators from stealing data, let's follow Red Hood for a bit.
Oh, what's about to happen? Is this like Spider-Man?
In Gotham Knights. Let's watch Red Hood chase down a smuggling van in
What I mean by
Southside
Spider-Man is in
neighborhood.
Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man, you could essentially like would stop vehicles and stop crimes happening. Oh my God, similar to this, from what it looks like. Is he gonna crash it? He does! Wow, it is like Marvel Spider-Man. Okay. They took a little chapter from that or note from that then. Because that was straight up like Marvel Spider-Man, where he would, you know, certain crimes will require you to stop vehicles. And be very kind of like QTE cinematic like. And that was looks like, or this looks like to be the same. And you got enemies to fight afterwards. I like
Red
it.
Hood can unlock the ability to attach a bomb to thrown opponents, so he can detonate.
But to be
it with a
fair,
shot
Marvel
later.
Spider-Man took some cues from Batman
It's a
Arkham
pretty
games,
good
so. Oh man, I'm really digging Red Hood. I like his combat already. His combat, like abilities, skill, and everything like that you can do with him. That mystic leap or jump
Now
thing.
we're back at the Belfry, the hero's home base. This next sequence is from earlier in
That
the game,
Alfred?
as we're
In
just
the back?
discovering the
It's in
core
at
of
the
Owls.
table? It's the Belfry. Why does Nightwing look
The
like that?
Batcomputer
Like, I
runs
think
the
that's
map of the
Nightwing.
city
That's
and
Dick
lets us
Grayson.
pursue challenges and advance the story.
Okay, so that's the map.
Nightwing
Cool.
is tracking his next story mission, investigating the old Powers Club.
Back computer.
The
But it
workbench
just looks
is where
weird
we
as
go
far
to
as his
upgrade our
arms, like,
equipment,
I don't
making
know.
sure that we're ready for each new challenge through the
See, that
game.
looks better.
Players find blueprints and crafting materials by taking on missions and fighting crime. Each blueprint has different stats, giving the player
What?
a wide range of cool choices.
Oh my
for their
God, that is
individual
sick.
strategy and style.
You can, like, find and unlock new variations of costumes, new suits and
New with
everything.
mod slots is better because mod
And
chips
also it
power up
provides
gameplay
different
properties.
stats. Wow. Okay, this is more RPG than I thought. I'm digging it. But like, yeah, how he looks right here and walking, I don't know. This looks very odd to me. In terms of design. Like, who walks like that in real life? I'm just saying.
At this point in the story, our characters are still processing the loss of Batman.
You could visit him.
I could what?
He went to yours when... You could visit his grave.
Barely hear him.
You haven't.
I'm not the one staring at the... You know.
Sometimes you're an idiot, Grayson.
Yeah, it might not like be that. It might not be like that in the final game. Oh, that's cool. Wow,
Players
that's
can
very
unlock
cool.
fast travel to get around the city in a hurry with the Fast Bat.
The Fast Bat? Are you serious? They could have come up with a better name than that.
Belfry, got anything court-related?
Court of Owls. A secret society as old as Gotham itself. Run the city behind closed doors. According to the old poem, anyway.
Okay, but how does that line up with what Penguin said?
If this all-powerful court really is out there, they might be the ones getting all those creeps out of Blackgate. Which means they've been getting away with murder for centuries.
I hear you. Fingers crossed we'll learn more at the Powers Club.
Well, it's not exactly a glider, though. It's not like it's too big to be a glider. What Nightwing was just using
Time
right
for
there is a
Nightwing
glider.
to sneak into court territory. stealth is always an advantage.
I'm in.
Be careful. Let us know if you find anything.
They have a few guards.
Long lunch too, huh?
Definitely got to have stealth moments and stealth gameplay in this game. I mean, it's part of Batman lore and gameplay. Or past games, I should say.
I know, I just got a longer break.
Poor bastard. Wonder what that means.
Oh, that is a very cool takedown.
Every hero has unique takedowns and finishing moves. Ambush strikes are faster than silent takedowns, but make more noise.
I can rummage in peace.
Interesting.
Augmented reality vision helps the heroes solve puzzles and investigate mysteries.
AR shows a trail of blood.
Basically, it's like the
Wonder what else we could
Batman
There's something under the
cowl
floor.
vision in the past games.
The hatch is connected to some kind of network. There's got to be a
But
way
it's
to
good they
open it.
kept that mechanic, though.
Here we see Nightwing's elemental shockwave ability.
I think
It
in the
interrupts
past it was
enemy
what it was
armored
called
attacks
detective
and
mode
deals
or something like
elemental
that.
Status effects.
Oh, that's
Status
cool.
freezes an enemy, taking them out of the fight for a while.
Oh, he does. Wait, so he does not only electricity damage with his weapon, but freeze? Wow.
And done.
That gives me an idea as far as like what builds you can do with these characters, you know? Because Nightwing seem like you can do like an electric freeze build.
A hidden staircase.
Since this is an RPG game, open world RPG.
Shit, what's he doing here?
Oh, that was cool. They're definitely sticking to the formula of what works, and you know they should, you know, keep it like simple, fluid, fun combat. Because Rocksteady, I mean, just did a great job with building that, you know, gameplay formula.
For anybody wondering how this fight looks with Red Hood, check this out.
Kill the intruders first. Then you
Let's
can
see.
get the rewards.
Red Hood just seems like it's a bit more brutal. Ooh, nice.
How's about this?
Red Hood takes on a Talon Gladiator here, one of the Court of Owls' engineered superhuman assassins.
Interesting. So, kind of a mini boss, I guess, of sorts. Maybe not mini boss, but like a big brute type enemy.
Oh yeah, here we go.
I am a little bit worried though, because it seems like in fights or intense fights, the frames drop a bit. I hope they get that figured out and fixed by the launch version of the game, especially on PC. It's still got a lot of time though. This game doesn't come out till October 25th, so it's still got plenty of time to polish it up. You know, knock out the bugs. Okay.
Wherever this belongs to must be in bad shape. Better hurry.
I hope the story's good.
That must be whoever they kidnapped.
Hmm.
Come on, wake up. Look at me. I made a mistake. It won't happen again. Please.
Well. Oh, that's it. That's it. Okay. All right. All right. I'm intrigued. You know, excited for it. Hoping it's great. Definitely, definitely some more polish, I feel like, on the visuals and gameplay a little bit more. You definitely can see some of the cracks and things that still need to be worked on. But this is just a demo. Got plenty of time. You know, they're showing us in here in May. This doesn't come out till October, so that's like what? Hold on. June, July, August, September. So yeah, they got like 5 months, 5 to 6 months. See how what they do with this time, you know. And these are, you know, great characters that they can utilize to build upon that a lot of us DC fans know about. But, you know, Red Hood, Nightwing, you know, you got Tim Drake's Robin in here, Barbara Gordon's Batgirl. So these are great characters, and it's honestly nice to see them shine in this game. You know, get their own game to, you know, have fun with them in, flesh out these characters a bit more. Even though this is not connected to the Batman Arkham games in terms of the universe, it's technically a different DC universe. I'm not sure why they did that approach, but hey, maybe they wanted more creative freedom, I guess. I don't know. I know the last Batman game this dev team did was Batman Arkham Origins, and to me, that was a solid game. I know some people were not too hot on it, and maybe you had mixed feelings about it and everything like that because it's not as good as the main line that Rocksteady had built. And obviously Rocksteady's, you know, Batman Arkham games are much better in terms of gameplay and overall, but, you know, this dev team, I think WB Games Montreal, you know, I think they can do a solid good job. I think this would be a really good job for them. And this kind of gives me vibes of like their version of Guardians of the Galaxy in a way. And what I mean by that is, you know, when Guardians of the Galaxy came out last year, a lot of people were not too hot on getting that right away or whatever because of the bad taste Avengers gave them, you know? So a lot of people were worried about Guardians of the Galaxy being like Avengers, not really all that good and this and that. But I played Guardians of the Galaxy, it was a lot of fun. And, you know, that started to get sales more so after it launched, you know, especially around like Black Friday and even beyond that. When it kept getting discounted, people started buying it more and checking it out because that game is a great story and characters. So this seems to be somewhat following a similar trend. I feel like not a lot of people are excited about this game. Maybe I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments though. But I'm definitely getting it. I'm excited for it. I love superhero games. I love DC. I love Marvel. You know, and these characters are getting their time to shine, and I really dig that. Whether or not Batman's actually dead or not, we'll find out when we play this and go through the story. But that'd be interesting. I like the concept here. Let's just hope they can pull it through and, you know, back up their words by providing a really good, or not even just a really good, just a great gameplay experience. So we'll see.